This Red Zone News. Check it out, man. Got another story for you. It's off the fucking chain and it's sad as heck. She wanted to get out. Mentors remember 18-year-old recent high school graduate fatally shot in West Baltimore. That's right, West Baltimore. Baltimore is a violent freaking place. I guarantee you that shit. Baltimore is pure violence. After Chicago, there's Baltimore. And that's simple as that. And that's how it is. And that's why I got a listing for Baltimore. Because, Baltimore is a violent freaking place. Okay? And I want to make sure I get all the good news out there, show it to y'all. Me doing some commentating here and there. You can watch Red Zone TV to see if any news come out of Baltimore. Or you can watch any post that comes on my website and so forth and so on. RedZoneNews.net. Okay? This young lady looked like she's a sweet little girl. She looked like a round the way girl you see around the neighborhood and stuff like that, and very pretty. Don't get me wrong. And title says she wanted to get out. There's a lot of brothers and sisters that want to get out of the hood. Believe that. They try their best. They try their every facet of their life trying to find a way out of the hood. There's a lot of swamp dragons in the hood, I guarantee you that. They'll have you grabbing on your leg and crap, trying to tear you down. It's ridiculous. It's a slippery slope. I guarantee you. You gotta have faith, man. And as simple as that to get out of that war-torn third world country called the hood. Okay? Mentors remember an 18-year-old recently high school grad fatally shot in West Baltimore. Now, they said this woman was a nice girl, she was cool, and stuff like that. But, she just had a little argument. I'm not sure, mentor. I'll just read the post right now real quick. Mentor remembers the day that Taylor Davis sat on the steps and cried. A student of Renaissance Academy High School. She was failing one of her classes and feared she wouldn't be able to graduate. But once her tears had dried up, the mentor said Davis got to work. She was determined to graduate on time, and in June of last year, she did. She planned to work with health care. Health care, yeah. Healthcare is a beautiful freaking goddamn situation that I'm on the goddamn computer trying to commentate this stuff. Davis wasn't afraid of the violence in the neighborhood. Not many people are, okay? And as simple as that. When you got bullets flying through your head here and there, you get used to it. Mentor Powell said, but she was aware of it. That's where her drive came from. He said she wanted to get out. The 18-year-old was fatally shot Monday night in Midtown at Munson in West Baltimore, near her home in Appleton Street. Two other people, men ages 20 and 25, were injured in the same incident according to police. Asked whether Davis was the intended target of the shooting, police spokesman Jeremy Silbert said detectives were continuing to investigate the incident and that the motives was not known. The people who answered the door at the home Tuesday declined to comment. Asked what Davis was intended target of the shooting, police spokesman Jeremy Silver said detectives were continuing to investigate the incident and that the motives was not known. People who answered the door at her home Tuesday declined to comment on her death. Those who knew her at school say she was a bright young woman driven to succeed. That's the problem. When you're a bright young woman or man trying to succeed in the hood, like I told you, you got a lot of people with greasy hands just grabbing onto your ankles, and you get you get off their hands because it's greasy, and somehow they just grab it on you again and try to pull you down and stuff like that. That's what happens in the hood. This young lady was awesome. Corey Witherspoon, who, like Powell, knew Davis through Seeds of Promise and mentoring programs at Renaissance Academy. It's a ball of joy. If anybody needed help, she would help. Witherspoon remembered clearly her work ethic. She worked a side job after school. I could see the future for her. Witherspoon said, I could see her owning her own home, having a career. Her killing, he said, was senseless and irresponsible and unfortunate. Well, she graduated from high school. She probably was going to college for that nursing thing. I mean, most people had their own home. Is that the most you can think about this young lady after her death? I was seeing her. Saw her having her own home and stuff like that. Come on, man. Give a more prestigious comment there. Powell Davis were so close that she called him Daddy. Really? Okay. That's in the hood. That's another freaking story. They often talked about life. Powell would give her fatherly advice. I'm sure of that. I've lost a couple of students, Powell said. Renaissance Academy Anthony Grant, 17, was fatally shot in Baltimore 3 months ago. 17-year-old Daniel Jackson, who attended the school before dropping out, was shot and killed in 2017 while standing on a porch. And Elias Jolie, 17, was fatally stabbed during a fight at his school in 2015. It hurts bad, especially this one, Powell said. Davis just wanted to be great. She just lost her life for nothing. I mean, when you want to be great and stuff like that, and people see you want to be great, and somehow it's a stain towards them. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got an equal footing on life, and everybody got equal footing on life, and everybody can take charge of their life anytime they want. And when you want to feel great and you want to create great things, like alarm bells go in some people's head and start looking at you like that. It hurts bad, especially this one, Powell said. Davis just wanted to be great. She just lost her life for nothing. Baltimore State Attorney Marilyn Mosby, oh my baby. She is definitely my favorite politician, that girl. Marilyn Mosby. Yes, that woman right there. She is definitely one of my favorite politicians. I would love to meet her. Said in a statement that Davis had participated in the crime prevention program and sponsored by her office called Project 17. She condemned Davis's killing as well as the death of Theodore L. Jones, a 25-year-old Baltimore resident killed Saturday. Jones has been a part of an innovative called AIM to Be More, an alternative to incarceration for low-level drug offenders. It was apparent from the interaction with both of these young people that their future was bright and full of promise. Mosby said, we must continue to fight for our young people and tackle the senseless violence that claims so many precious lives in Baltimore. You notice that, I don't want to say it, but you notice that a lot of these crimes in Chicago is actually most of these cities that has most of the crime, like Chicago, Baltimore, St. Louis, I do believe, is run by black people. It's embarrassing. But hey, maybe they're not getting the funds, maybe they're not getting the manpower, maybe they're not doing their freaking job. But it seems like most of the crime comes from cities that's run by black people. Baltimore is run by a black person. Chicago is run by a black, except for that one white mayor, mostly black politicians. At one time, Chicago had a black mayor. It's getting ridiculous. I don't know who they put in the office, but they're idiots. You get some responsible black people in these offices and straighten that up. And that's simple as that. And for Marilyn Mosby, you are a sweet thing. I would like to meet you one of these days. That's for damn sure. But God rest the soul of this young lady and fatally shot. So many of our kids die in the streets like nothing. I mean, people are just dying in the streets. They're coming up missing. Okay, they're coming up missing, and okay, they go on to jail. It's like a three strikes you out in life. You go in either of these directions. Okay, and as simple as that, and that's what a lot of these people fall into. She was just about to get out. She was going to be a nursing, and they just shot her dead. Damn shame. This is Red Zone News, signing off.